Who here wants to build an audience but keeps running into blocks that seem to stunt your growth? Well, I am here to show you what to avoid and tips to help you grow an audience organically on social media. So stay tuned. What's up, everyone? This is Jess Antisi here from Team Funnel Gorgeous. And in today's video, I want to help you grow your audience organically on social media with some insights that I've researched that's going to help keep your profile on the up and up. So let's dive in. First up, don't have a thematically busy profile. Once someone lands on your page, you have under 3 seconds to grab their attention and get them to stick around. So how do you do this? You keep the visuals on your page simple and consistent. Your audience should be able to quickly get an idea of who you are, what you do, and how you can help them. Tip number 2, be consistent with short form content. Reels, TikToks, YouTube Shorts, these are all great ways to bring cold traffic to your page. Short videos are much easier to consume and they're going to allow your audience to stay engaged. Short videos are also more likely to be shared, which can help you reach a wider audience. If you're worried about how to keep up with creating videos, batch recording can help you stay consistent with posting. So pick one day a week and knock out 3 to 5 videos in one session. And this way you only have to do your makeup once, set up the camera once, set up your lighting once, and then you can batch edit everything when you're done. And you've got a week's worth of content in just a couple hours. For your warm audience, you can utilize short form content such as stories and tweets to keep your followers engaged and up to date with what's going on, not only in your business, but behind the scenes. This is going to help you create a more personal connection with your followers, even if you're just sharing a few seconds of video at a time. Number 3, utilize all platforms. Once you feel confident in your process on one platform, start repurposing that content to all the other platforms where your ideal audience is hanging out. So everyone has their favorite social media platform, but if you want to grow your audience, you want to expand your reach as much as possible. Now, this doesn't mean you need to be everywhere all at once, but you should at least make sure your brand is represented on the major platforms. I also want to clarify, this doesn't mean just copy and paste your content, the same video as is across all the platforms. No, you want to utilize the strengths of each platform. That sounds harder than it actually is. So let me give you an example. Let's say you create one long form video for YouTube. You're going to upload that to YouTube. Then you could cut a few highlights out of that and you can share that as stories on Instagram. And then you could take that long form video that you started with, transcribe it, and then you could turn that into a blog post. So one video, and now you have 3 different pieces of content, and all it took was a few tweaks to customize one piece of content for multiple platforms. If this feels overwhelming, just start with 1 or 2 platforms, master them, and then expand as your audience grows and you feel more comfortable. Number 4, find what content works and repeat it. You have no way of knowing for sure what's going to work and what's not going to work until you just try it. So don't get stuck in planning mode. Just get it out there and find out if your audience is going to respond to it. You want to take the time to experiment with different types of content and see what your audience relates to. You may not get it right the first time, so don't be discouraged. You want to keep trying. You also want to make sure that you're not just guessing if something is working or not. You want to look at the data to analyze which content is performing well, not just taking a guess, and then use those insights to create more of that same content that's working. Now, this doesn't mean you have to post the same content all the time, but you should try to stick to, a similar style and tone. This is going to help you create a consistent presence and develop a following. Now on to number 5, and this is a very important one. Don't neglect engagement. No matter how great your content is, it's not going to matter if you're not engaging with your audience. Responding to followers' comments, liking their posts, and reposting their content is going to help you build relationships with your audience and keep them engaged. The more active you are on these platforms, it lets the algorithm know that you're a real person and you're on the app, enjoying and engaging with the content, and that's going to push your own content out to more people. And this is going to help you create a strong, loyal community that will help you grow your brand. And now for the most important tip, have fun. The social media culture has strayed so far from its original purpose, which was to have fun and connect with other people. So if you hate creating video content, your audience is going to know. You want to find a way that works for you, that feels fun to you. So you're going to show up wanting to be there, and your audience is going to feel that, and that's what's going to attract them to you. You want to make sure that you're setting goals for yourself that you can realistically hit and move at your own pace. The best strategy is the one that you actually can implement. All right, now if you implement these tips with the strategies that I mentioned in my other video, the best strategies to beat algorithms across different social platforms, you are smooth sailing on the growth path. So make sure to check out my other video to get even more creative tips on how to expand your audience and grow your following.